Hello YouTube, gonna do a touch-up on Patrick Alvik Chinese cleaver I had for ages. Just gonna try something, see if I can get more bite into the lune. So it started to absorb a tiny bit of water, as you can see, just a tiny amount. I'm gonna try checking if it's flat with a pencil. I can see it with the override light. I'm gonna try some wet dry 400 grit. Just basically seeing if it does anything. Just, how do I say, creating a little texture. And this you can use as a slurry stone, etc. I'm also using this to round the corners, as you see. I just ordered a 200 by 80, sorry. The biggest lune I can find. So I hope that will be good. There. Just setting this to dry. You can use that many times. Just get it clean. Can't feel any difference on the surface. So let's double check. A very old DMT course. Just the weight of the plate isn't coarse anymore. It's probably more fine now because I've had this probably 7, 8, 9, maybe even 10 years now. Just creating a little texture, basically refreshing the surface. I'm doing the same with this. Over time, how do I say it, naturals will tend to gloss over if they're not shedding abrasive, which the lune is a little too hard to release abrasive while being used. So you need sometimes to refresh it. Not often. I've sharpened all my knives here several times, so just want to see if this changes the feel. This is a extremely thin cleaver. I mean extremely thin. Just sorry, cleaning while I do. That's clean. That's clean. I'm gonna show you the cleaver now. Old carbon cleaver, I believe it's 75 CR1, which is basically 1075. If you can see. So I'm just gonna check, is there, that's black, so tiny bit of brown spot there. Basically using this slurry stone as a restoration. That went pretty quick. There, the surface rust is gone. look, this is this thin. It's if it wants to focus on my hand, can you see that spine? So it's thin to say the least. Just I got some dust. Yeah, I can feel it's a little more grabby. It still looks very polished. I'm starting to get more grain showing in the stone. I don't know if you can see it, but up here you can see a little more grain in the stone. I don't have any good lights. Yeah, that's improved the bite. The, how do I say it? The feeling of the lune. And I'm in love, so I ordered a big one. You see, with this tin I can make a micro without being afraid, and this is so thin it bends while sharpening it with no pressure, so you can't use pressure with this. It actually needs to straighten it a little. It's definitely cutting. You see black swarf, which is seriously impressive with zero pressure. So I hope the big lune is as good as this little one, because this is phenomenal. It's 10 out of 10 and then some. It leaves such a damn toothy edge, but it's still pretty refined and polished. That's what blows me away. It's literally the best of both worlds. It's insanely sweet. It rips through cherry tomatoes. Look, I can't even dry it without bending it. Let's check this. This is how you flatten it. You'll see it's got a little upwards bends there. Now going to the edge, a little smile. It needs to come down a little there. It's so thin it bends every time I use it, or puts it to use. There, it's good enough. And look guys, I would extremely much recommend every knife sharpener to try a lune. I don't know if I've gotten the holy grail unicorn of lunes, might be, but this is such a extremely good edge for kitchen knives. It can't even be compared to something else. I'm gonna move the light and hope this shows. Can you see the grain, or how do I put it? Not the grain, but the pattern of the stone is starting to show up here. And I'm really in love with this stone. It's the best finisher I've ever found. I actually think you can create an edge on very thin knives on it, but that's a waste of stone. It's a pure finisher, and going from coarse to this. Yeah, it's silly. Since this is so thin, you see it's all bendy. I actually don't know if I've reached all the edge. I think so, but you never know. This is so thin it can be stropped and kept sharp forever, nearly, on a strop. Especially if you use diamond, you can keep it sharp forever, I'm pretty sure of. And the more I use knives, the more I'm after the bite. And with bite, I mean the grab in cherry tomatoes, the onions. That's exceedingly polished while still being very grabby. Just nose was slightly, don't know if it's a burr, so just kissing it on this drop with Park River Black, no, not Park River, the Stropman compound, which is black 3000, 12,000 white and 25,000 green. And it isn't doing much with this pressure more than straightening and deburring. And with these thin knives it will grab no matter, you don't even need the edge. You can cut off the edge and still cut. It's, did I round it at the heel? Might be. That's old coffee mug trick. Basically just straightening the backside. No, I've not reached it, so let's see if I can do a quick touch-it-up. Hello guys, I'm not afraid to show my mistakes. Mistakes happen, especially with this. It's people don't understand, especially this, how thin it is. It's like most knives, if you go a centimeter up, is as thick behind the edge as this is in the spine. So there, we solved it. I'm going slow, just feeling if I got any problem areas. Maybe a tiny more at the tip. And yes, this is the slurry stone, but it's the same material. Let's check now. Silly sharp. And where I gotten the tip to. Even though it's a round tip, it still cuts. And the feeling, it's yeah, it's scary. Just so I know the edge is dry, being this thin. If you leave it any kind of dampness, it will rust straight away. There. So okay, my other cleavers isn't that often I use them, so let's just check them. Hey guys, you can use this for sharpening if you want to. Slowly stone. I can't wait to get the big lune. I really hope it will be as good as the one I have now. If it's better, I will, yeah. And the CCK, said it before, it's so easy to get a screaming sharp edge on. I don't know what the Chinese has done in heat treat, but they've done something right. There was a little rust too. Just again wetting this. Taking it away a little more. Yeah. Hello guys, it don't take much. And I can see stuff I've never seen with this overhead light. So scratched it like here. Stop. That's all the rust. So. Again, the CCK takes a scary edge. Has the lune edge on it, which is silly. It's a little touch up just at the top here. And you don't need big ass stones. This would be perfect for a chef to keep in his pocket. Need a quick touch up. Do this. That's a quick touch up, ain't it? You could literally keep a stone in your pocket. A pocket stone. There, it's exceedingly good again. Let's test the up part. When I use cleavers, I basically use these parts 99% of the time. This part down there doesn't see much use because you hold it there. So if you hit things here, that's how I hold it. I don't hold there, hold in a pinch grip. So this part doesn't see use basically. So you use this part, that's what, no, not what. That's why it's $1. That little touch up there, basically refining and straightening was all it needed. Can do purely cues. Oh yeah. The lune. I'm in love with you, my dear baby. So, if you got like this, then what's that? I got something embedded in the stone. I got some spots I never seen before. Is it the paper? Can you see those there and there? Just gonna get the diamond plate and see if I can get those out. Nope, so they're part of the stone that just reveal themselves. Don't know if they're toxic. That means if they are doing something bad to the edge. I can't feel them, so I highly don't think they are. I'm gonna see if you can see them. There, those there and there. So I have no clue. I couldn't feel anything on the edge, so again, I'm loving this setup. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. I can't wait to get the biggest lune you can find. It's 200 by 80, so I hope it's thick. You can send me this thick one. No, but they usually 20, they could be twice as thick to have some durability, but yeah, that's the price. So thanks for watching. Bye.